Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I had a good nap. I feel better now. So now we're going into match day 31. We know we know how the gist is. Henan versus Freiburg. It doesn't look good for Henan. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Grifo, Matanovic, Ginter, and Dingshi. So just everyone's a different goal scorer. Great. Dingshi and Liu. Dingshi gets his 11th goal. Boom, boom. Putting him ahead of Stuzalek. Or Stuzalek. My bad. So Dingshi, Liu, who's like down here somewhere. Can't have a lot of goals. Liu, there, gets his fourth. Slip by. There you go. And then Ginter, who I think was already on 2 goals, so it should be somewhere in 2 goal area. Yep. Another goal for a center back. There's been a lot of goals from people who aren't like in the attacking front in this group. Alright, and then it was Matanovic and Grifo, yeah. So Matanovic gets another goal, 22 now. Grifo on 14, passing Robinson. So again, the top 10 goal scorers. Alright, good victory for the Germans. Nuremberg versus Granada. They should be up to date with their squad. And they lose to Granada. Oh no, Niesiacha are pissed. Sola and Rodelas. Rodelas for Granada. Gets his first. But the other goals from both Ljubac. Ljubac getting his 5th goal for Nuremberg. Who's that guy? Sola? Yeah. Where is Sola? There he is. He gets his 4th goal, but great result for Granada. That's like Niesiacha would have been like really hoping that they would lose that game, to be honest. I didn't expect that. I was expecting a Nuremberg victory. Fair play, Granada. They want that top 8 spot. Alverca versus Wehen Wiesbaden. Oh, get suspension somewhere. Oh, May. He has to come off for this guy. Ooh, El Uarti. Not ideal. Do not have any left back people. I guess this guy, but he's not left back. It's only that guy, but I feel like that's cheating. But I made exceptions before, and I feel like they need it, so let them have it. So Greilinger comes on as the left back for now. Alverca versus Wehen Wiesbaden. Oh my god. Flotho, Kaya. 2 goals for Flotho, 2 goals for Kaya and Figueiredo. So first for Kaya, 2 goals, puts Kaya now on a solid 15 goals. Passing Felix. There you go. Kaya and then Figueiredo. There he is. Gets his 7th. Son of a bitch. Figueiredo and then fucking it's not Fatu, is it? Flotho. I'm thinking Flotho. There he is. He gets a brace as well. Getting an 11 goal margin. Jumping way over these guys. There you go. Good victory for Wilhelm Wiesbaden. Dominant victory. Arauca versus Athens. This should be a Athens win. Well, actually, no. I'm not looking at it yet. I'm done. These two teams are right next to each other. And Athens need this. So let's see. Tied. Alright, of course. Jovic, Nandin, Zine, and Fukui. Alright, Fukui gets another goal. Don't know if Fukui is... Shouldn't have too many goals. Maybe on 2 goals actually. Or not, maybe just more. That's annoying. Oh, there he is. I just saw him. There he goes. Gets his 4th goal. Fukui. Zine is definitely on 2 goals. There he is. Not 3. The Greek striker. Well, he's not Greek. Probably. He just plays for a Greek side. Zine. Nandin and Jovic. Both strikers score their goals again for the teams. Jovic gets his 13th goal. Jumping ahead of both Magnin and Jovic. I mean Janssen. There we go, Jovic, and then we have Nandin with his 21st goal. Damn, like they're catching up to you, Dennis Boanga. You gotta start scoring, bruh. Antwerp versus Cardiff. Interesting match. Interesting. I'm honestly going for a Cardiff win here. And they do get it. Willock and Tanner. So, well, it's Tanner than Willock. Tanner than Willock. There's Tanner. Gets his 6th goal. Then Willock, who's way up here now. Not too high up. Willock, there he is. Gets his brace. Gets his double digits. Alright. Good victory for the Welsh set team. As Antwerp just stay behind a little bit. Put on your fucking fuck cast, because this should be a destroying. This should be a 5-0 game, honestly. And it's not. It's very close, but that made me a little surprised there. Because they went 3-1, then they go 3-2, and it just stayed right there. So Boanga, Boyd, and Delgado. That's Son's 2nd red card, by the way. Dalmau on a brace, though. Let's start off with that. Dalmau on a brace. Dalmau with a brace. I'm dumb. Getting his 9th goal. Passing these guys. And then it's Delgado, Boyd, and Boanga. Delgado, Boyd, and Boanga. There's Delgado. Gets his 4th. Delgado, Boyd. Where the fuck he's at? There he is. Hasn't scored in a bit, so very much needed a goal from him. And then Denis Boanga gets another goal to try and get even further away from both Nandin and Matanovic. Now he's on 25. If he would have kept scoring, he could have legitimately hit like 30 goals or 40 even. Dead ass. Here's the big one. Niesiecha versus Bologna. And they're missing one of their best midfielders. That guy comes off for... to be fair though, this guy's already a CDM. This guy is... same position. So yeah, I can put the same guy. Another midfielder would be better to have on there. Would be better to have this guy or this guy? Okay, the white guy first. Still Boitiu. Alright, he's gonna have to be the backup. Alright. Niesiecha need this victory. If they want any chance of staying in the top 8, they need to get this victory. Because there's not that many match days left, so you gotta keep it up. Can they stay in top 8? They can! Amazing victory. Jimenez. And Hibrich. Oh, I should have fixed their fucking team. That guy should be back now. And Platret. I'm pretty sure that's the name. Let's see. Yep, he's right there. A lot of weird names in this team. He gets his second goal. He's very close to the fucking top part of this fucking thing. There we go. Platret. He gets in. So does Jimenez and whatever that guy's name is. This guy gets his third. I don't think of Wojski. Wojski should be back in the team. But you know what? Fuck Wojski, bro. He was already doing shit. If I did fuck up, I'll have to fix that somehow. Okay, Hilbricht and then Jimenez. Jimenez gets his brace as well, putting him at 13 goals. Jumping over Magnin, Janssen, Turnbull, and Arnaiz. As he goes straight into that position right there. Good victory for the Polish side. Then they got back to their top 8 spot. Sarmiento versus Escena. Sarmiento need to win this if they want to get out of the relegation area. Bisoli got a red. So Berti goes inside instead. And I guess I should just put this guy as backup reinforcement to score goals. Alright. I'm going for I think it's be a tie. Yep. Mangraviti, Castagnetti, Magnin scores again for the first time. Gomez scores. Okay, Gomez and okay, let's look for Gomez first. He's gotta be done here somewhere. Not Gonzalez. Gomez. Fuck! That's another guy I have to fix. I'm fucking up. Gomez. There he is. Gets his fourth. There we go. Gomez. Mangraviti. Castagnetti. But Mangraviti first. Sure, he only has one goal to be honest with you. Mangraviti. There he is. Knew it. God damn, I have such good memory. Mangraviti gets a second. I mean Castagnetti, who's probably like on 5 goals to be honest with you. Castagnetti. There he is. Now he's on 5 goals. And then Magnin scores for the first time in a long time, getting his 13th goal. Oh, but I forgot again, they needed their left midfielder back. I fucked up there, my bad. Bengaluru versus Frosinone. I'm pretty sure Bengaluru are completely fine. So let's see how this goes. Both these teams are in relegation battles. Frosinone does get a very needed win here. Becke is a new scorer. Raimondo with the brace. Let's look for Becke first. Becke for Bengaluru. Gets his first. But Raimondo gets a brace to give them a victory. There he is. Getting his brace puts him at 11 goals now. Up here. Way past all these guys. There we go. Good victory for Frosinone. Getting further away from that relegation battle. Alright, Kielce versus Juvestavia. Oh, we got a suspension somewhere. This guy, who hasn't even scored a goal yet. I guess I can put a cam, like no in there. For now. I was like trying to figure something out. I could put Cebula. Yeah. There you go. That should be fine. Alright. Kielce versus Yugoslavia. I can't figure out Yugoslavia right now. Oh, Kielce do lose. Nono gets his first brace since when I put him up more up top. That's interesting. Gabrieloni, Candelone, and Maestro. So Maestro first. Where the heck is that? There he is. Gets his 8th goal. There you go. Maestro. Nono gets a brace. Did he score before? I'm not sure. No. No, the answer is no. So Kielce gets 2 goals. Alright. There you go. Drop all these guys down by 1. Well, first brace, and it kind of doesn't help him. Well, I guess it makes it a -1 rather than a -2 or 3 or whatever. Candelone and Gabrielone. Candelone is pretty up here somewhere. Candelone. There. Getting their 9th goal. Jumping right ahead of Bisoli and Al-Sahafi. So there we go. Candelone. And Gabrielone, who's now on his 12th goal. Passing both Arnaiz and Turnbull. Alright. This is where we're end game now, baby. Everyone's trying to get their victories. And there we go, that's the end of match day 31. Let's see how everything's looking as of right now. LAFC 69, nice. Freiburg, Cardiff, and Athens in the top 4 after Nuremberg's loss. Surprise loss to Granada. So that kicks Nuremberg out and that puts Athens in the driving seat. With Nuremberg, Arouca, Antwerp, and Niesiecha all in the top 8. With Wiesbaden, Granada, Cesena, Yugoslavia, Frosinone, Kielce, Bologna, and Alverca in the middle of the table. Sarmiento, Piasgliva, Bengaluru, and Henan are still in the relegation battle. Considering there is only 7 games left, so 7 times 2 is 21. It's not completely off the table for Henan to escape, but it's looking very unlikely. Still 10 points behind. So, yikes. If they don't get any results against Kielce or anything, they're in big trouble. I honestly say teams like Frosinone and Kielce are in a way better safe spot now, I think now. So we'll see how that works out for them. But we'll find out in match 32 in just a second.